All right, thanks for tuning back in, guys. We have unveiled a new segment on the Friday Night Frights portion of the channel called Conspiracy Corner. I know some people were trying to say, oh, you do nothing but conspiracies anyway, so why not give it back to them and say, okay, let's actually have a little portion called Conspiracy Corner. And we'll put that kind of stuff in there. And the last videos that I've been sent to from one of my Army friends, my Jamaican friend, she sent me about a couple videos actually, but one of them that I want to talk to you about on this video is about the zombie apocalypse. Now, I've talked about this before on a video, how the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, have put out an advertisement during the pandemic a few years ago about prepare for the zombie apocalypse. And I'll put that at the beginning of this video, that way you guys can see it before this even starts, and that way you'll know what I'm talking about. But at the time, I said, okay, I think this is related to the jabs. And, well, I may have been right back then. Some people were hesitant to get the injections because of the movie I Am Legend, released in 2007, that had Will Smith in it. I've seen that movie, and I didn't remember the scene they were talking about, but apparently there's a scene in there where somebody was afraid of getting an injection because they thought it was going to turn them into a zombie after they died. Well, my Army friend that sent this to me said that she's seen other stuff where they've injected fish and snakes and stuff like that, animals like that, and after they died, they came back to life or something. And I said, well, I know a chicken, you can cut its head off and it'll still be alive for a period of time. It has nothing to do with that, but it's because the brain doesn't realize that the body is still dead. But this appears to be something different, to where creatures may, according to what she said she's seen, have the ability to actually come back to life after being dead, and maybe it is because they're putting something in there. So I theorize that maybe it was something to do with the vaccines.
Maybe demons are possessing the dead now.
That could be it too. It could be demonic possession. We're seeing a lot of demons coming out right now in all parts of the world right now, and that's in your news. It's not just the Miami aliens, it's Peru, Brazil, stuff like that. But trying to remember where I left off here. Yeah, so I theorized that maybe it was the jabs doing that, and then I got to thinking even more, what if, because remember, there was a video out there, and I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but a lot of us did, about these two people went down to eat dinner, and they turned on their Bluetooth, and it was picking up all these radio frequencies, signals, and they found out it was a lot of people who had been jabbed, and they had put microchips in there. And that's what a lot of people were scared of at first. So I thought, well, maybe what's going on is that there are localized areas to where the government is just picking and choosing very small areas, concentrated areas, to where people are basically just turning into zombies. Well, it seems to me, because there's a video out there to where I'm going to drop it in the description for you guys, of the Army, two specialists who were working in a CBRN unit, and they're talking about humans that are infected with biological contaminants or agents, and they're zombies, basically, and they're coming out and pretty much saying it, that they have to round them up together and quarantine them together, and then they've got to incinerate them and blast them up. And they said that when they do that, some of the contaminants can get on people and can infect them, but that these zombies are going around biting people, and not everybody is going to be infected from the bite, is what he comes out and says on there, these two Army specialists. So I'm going to put that video in the description for you guys to check out. Click the link, watch it, see what you think. It doesn't come out and show any zombies, but it shows the whole quarantine base, and he says that every 3 months, about periodically, there's a concentrated area in the United States where they have to set up shop and clean out these areas. So somehow humans are becoming zombies, and I don't know if it's because they're dying due to the blood clots caused by this stuff and coming back to life, or if it's because they've been microchipped and the government is just picking select areas to basically flip the switch and turn these people into zombies. I don't know. But those are two working theories I have. And like I said, I want you to check this video out, because that's where we get our videos, and that's why we call this Conspiracy Corner. So, yeah, go ahead and let me know. If you have any thoughts, post them in here. If you think I'm a total whack job, post that in here. I've had people say that too on videos, so that's fine. I don't care. But, you know, I think outside the box. I get a lot of my ideas from the X-Files. They dropped a lot of truth bombs on there. That was a Fox show, just like The Simpsons, where people have theorized that Matt Groening was a time traveler coming back and dropping truth bombs for us. So there could be a lot of truth to that, because there's that book called The Last President, written in 1800 by Ingersoll Rand, that says Donald Trump is the last president. And if you guys know the truth, he signed an executive order in 2018 before he left office saying that he basically was the rightful president still. And Biden signed off on it. And you guys don't realize that. And Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. isn't even the real guy. He's a body double. He's a clone, whatever you want to call it.